Hi all, it's part 4, I think, of the Shade walkthrough, and today we are going to do dailies. But before we do dailies, I have to mention, see this chap here, Kane97. He's the best ninja buffer I know. I'm guessing he's AFK at the minute. Nope. He's not. He's just given me a massive buff, grid space freedom. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's a run buff from a fixer. That, as you can see, increases your run speed quite a lot. So ideal for this video because I won't have to speed up the running sequences. Yeah, if you're a clan and you're near that hill and Kane97 is on, he will buff you. Right, so we are in. And we need to go and pick up a regular daily from this guy. We just tell him, I am applying for a job. Straightforward, please. And he uploads it. And you don't know what you've got until you ask. So, we've got Foreman's Graffiti. Okay, now, Elite Daily. We're going to talk to the Senior Agency Handler. Say, where can you offer me? And we're at level 56 now, so it's starting to offer me the Foreman's, but we're going to hold back on that. I'm just going to grab the Temple Daily and say goodbye, and we know that from the previous playthroughs because that's the one where you kill all the mobs. Oh, the Agency Daily Handler. Could I get an Alien Daily mission? And we'll say, we'll face alone. I don't want to mess people about with the organization's city. Right, okay, and we get terminate the alien cocoons, and you get a special piece of equipment. Alien Cocoon Terminator. Now, before you try and figure out how you get to that mission, because it's there. And we zoom out, and mission. It's in the middle of space. Well, no, not actually in the middle of space. It's in a different area from standard Rubicon. So we need to go into this little teleport system here. You can go there a different way, but there's really no need when this will take you straight there. So let's head in. Okay, and I've mentioned this in other videos, but you just head down the ramp to the west, and then if you can see this sort of gangway here, you could follow that down, or you could just jump over and run along the top of it, which will save you a fair bit of time, and then jump off. Again, there is no fall damage in Anarchy Online, so any kind of a drop won't kill you. Then you run up here, cut across, you can see another little thing, or portal, or I'm not sure what you would call that. Does it have a name? Enter the unicorn ship, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, now, to enter and exit, you can see this orange sort of area marked on the map. Well, that is exactly where you enter or not. Now, if you've got the cocoon mission, if you exit, I've got aggro, then as soon as you do exit, all the mobs inside respawn. And we don't want to have to fight them twice if we can help it. So we can pick up some new spirits. Not that time. And then around this corner we've got another one. I'm going to try sneaking, but I think they can see me. I don't think I've got enough concealment. Nope, medic can see me. So I'm going to have to fight them too. And he's down. Now they can drop weapons and many other items, in fact. So we get in here, and there just seems to be these. So our mission says terminate them, but it does tell us the Chrysor are constantly surrounding the Goliath-class battle stations in orbit around Rubicar. Your assignment is to board an alien breeding ship and terminate 10 alien cocoons. Now, don't just click this close, keep reading. The way the amount of new alien ships will attack Rubicar will be reduced. The Unicorn outpost offers a free of charge shuttle transport that will take you to the breeding ship. Note, the alien cocoon, target the alien cocoon and right-click the Terminator device in your inventory. Now, the first time I ever saw this mission, I stood here trying to kill one of these, and you don't need to. Once he's targeted, like so, you right-click this device, and it instantly dies. But you now need to deal with the larva, or larvae, and down. And it's rinse and repeat, and we need 10, so that was 1. That's 2. Now, the thing with this mission is, if you exit and come back to this room, not only the mobs guarding it will have respawned, and the cocoons in it, but also the counter on how many aliens you've actually, or how many cocoons you've actually terminated, will also reset. So, preferably, you don't want to. Okay, let's see if we can get in here. Yep. I think we made that, and we've got another medic. Oh dear, we've got 2. Well, we are still going to try and kill the medic first. And the reason is, if you start fighting the other mob, this medic mob will start healing him. In other words, the damage you do just gets healed. So it's, yes, landed it on him, and now we've got the scout to deal with. Oh, and we've dinged level 57. So let's just quickly put a bit of that away. And we'll just stop there with that. Do anything on this guy? We need to move out of the way of that door. And the medic should have our... Come on! Yeah, finally got the loot window. Nope, nothing off that one. And there's going to be, you can see on the map, there's 7 mobs in here. Yep. And 1 is a regular mob, the rest are cocoons. And he's down. And it's rinse and repeat. I've now lost count of how many we've killed. But we just keep going. We should get the "you have completed" mission, and also a return to the agency handler. I think this is 5, but I'm not 100% sure. And even if they don't contain loot, you can see they do contain a fair few creds. In fact, aliens, for some reason, have more credits than Rubicar mobs. Didn't get it. Let's see if we can land siphon on him. That was too slow. Right, okay. You see some of my buffs running out there. Okay, let's just renew those. Right, I think we need 1 or 2 more, but not many. So we're going to head in here. We've got a couple of regular mobs to kill. And we'll try siphon on this guy. See, shiny over his head, so it did land. See what we get, if anything. Ooh. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Might come in handily. Right. There's only one in this room, but let's see. Now, as soon as we hit the cocoon killer, yep, mission's updated. So that's our 10 for this mission. Right, now, because we're a vet and we've got stuff, I'm going to click on the warp, which takes us straight back to tier. And we're going to grid, but we're not going to enter the grid and cash in. No, we have another plan, because we do have another mission called Foreman's Graffiti. Now then, essentially what this mission is it will flag you. Now what flagging is, if you don't know, thank you, there's the Rebel Nano Spray, that's the item they want. Now you need to target and then pick up and right click, as we've seen before, on 3 Omnitech propaganda items. Now they are quite specific ones, and if you don't know what they are, then you're going to kind of struggle to understand what they are, but I'm going to show you. Now this is a mission to Foreman's, and by Foreman's they actually mean, let's just double check, let's click on it, let's click upload to map. Now this is at a place called the Longest Road, and there's a fairly easy way to the Longest Road, but it does involve running through a small PvP area, which is 2HO. So we're going to use our Yalm to do some of it. And we're there, click on our Yalm. Again, we go east, like you may have seen in one of the videos with the Keeper. And you can see ahead there's a Wampa marked Longest Road. So we're going to enter that as quick as we can. Oof, close. Right, we're now at the Omnitech mine. If you fly upwards, you'll usually put yourself out of range of any mobs wanting to attack you. Now then, sequence doesn't really matter too much in which ones you do. But you can see here, there's a poster there, Omnitech serves you. And we're going to pick up our graffiti spray, right click, Omnitech serves Omnitech. Well, let's face it, most governments serve themselves these days. Now, if we're looking for something similar again, we'll see Dreadlock Arms and Gear. That's not a good idea, because that's a clan poster. So we want something similar to that. So let's carry on. Oh, and there's another one. Omnitech serves you. So let's try it again. Yep, and that's landed also. Now, you could spend a long time in there trying to do the same again. But the item you want is actually outside. And instead of a pictorial poster like that one, see this item here with the Omnitech symbol on it? That's the one you want. So if you fly over to it, target it, and again pick up and right click, and that's it. You've completed that daily. However, you are PvP flagged for 15 minutes. So there's a couple of options here. You can go and hide in a backyard, or you can hide inside the grid. Now, the grid means that you're not in fact a actual player. You can't buff. There's a lot of things you can't do. So we're going to try and get over. Now bear in mind, if you have aggro, in other words, if a mob is trying to fight you, you can't enter the grid. But we were lucky there, we missed it. So we could stay in here, or there's a secondary option if you're in a big hurry, and that is if you return to Old Athen and hand the mission in, it will cancel this PvP buff, and that's the option we're going to take. Now, it's quite possible even another clan player will have a bit of fun with us and attack. So far, so good. So we run into the mission agency, we speak to the NPC in the middle, we say mission complete, and it dinged again. But you can see now, although we have these, if we target ourselves, that flag has gone. We can no longer just be randomly attacked. We'd have to be in PvP gas for a certain amount of time. So that was those two missions. We will now hand in the alien one, and the alien vendor is over on the left. And we just say mission complete. Goodbye, and we've also got a new alien level. We can put into shadow. What else have we got? Ooh, tempting. Ooh, shadow is going to add concealment. It's not a massive amount, but when by the time you get over here, it soon adds up. That's 60. Oh, we'll go for that for now. Okay, that's that done, and we've got IP to spend, and we still have the Temple of the Three Winds daily. Now, for this character now, that daily I won't put in the video because I think it's what, 2 visits there now. Do you really want to watch me do it all over again? And my guess would be probably not. So I am going to complete that mission and hand it in again, except that with that one in particular, you don't actually need to hand it in. You incrementally receive the reward as you complete parts of it, like the 3 acolytes, the 3 faithfuls, the 3 reverends, 3 windcallers and 3 exarchs. So we don't really need that explaining again, I don't think. So I'll end this video here, but there's a couple of dailies at this level I thought I'd share with you. Okay folks, bye for now.